Hey guys! Welcome back, or thank you for joining us. I'm Raquel.
I'm Jake.
And this is Don't You Know? So, we have a couple of fun stuff for you guys.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
This is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter podcast, possibly. I'm doing a lot of overtime. I think Jacob's doing a lot of overtime, so we don't have too much time to record.
We're very busy.
So, with the podcast, we have a new follower.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Whoop, whoop.
And we are now have listeners in Costa Rica.
Costa Rica. I've heard Costa Rica is beautiful. Rica. Very cool. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Let's see here. Jacob uploaded that special project that he was working on. It is on YouTube. I will link it into the description. It's called Rocky Doesn't Game. And basically it's just me attempting to game with Jacob.
Well, you have to go watch it. I was going to spoil it all by saying how you did that really cool thing after you did that really dumb thing, and then we both did that really silly thing, but we're just going to have to watch it.
And I got confused with that one thing.
That was a few things. To be fair, it's a lot to take in.
And so the very first episode, should we tell them what the very first episode is?
Sure.
Okay, so the very first episode is with me playing Minecraft. And I've played Minecraft before, but I've never played it on a mod. And it was... it was something, alright?
It's like a science experiment crossbred with black magic. We haven't even done any magic stuff. We could do some magic stuff if we ever try that, playing it again.
That sounds interesting. Yeah. And then we have something else we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But should we do that right now, or should we do it after we say what's kind of going on with us?
I think we just do it right now. We're already talking about it.
Every podcast episode of October, we're gonna do something special because I really, really like Halloween. And I think Jacob does too.
I like it. I think it's a lot of fun. I think that it's a little silly to dress up. And I like the spookums. Yeah, I'm all for it.
So, in this week, we're gonna eat the zombie Skittles.
Ooh. What are zombie Skittles?
So, there's regular Skittles, or at least, I don't know if they're regular flavors or whatever, but they have, like, nice flavors, and then you might, it's kind of like...
They're like they're like those jelly beans that some taste good and some don't, but these are like 5 of them taste good and 1 of them doesn't. I think I call it a Russian roulette of spooky flavors.
Yeah. And so we are going to also do a video of us eating these. So we're going to, of course, have the audio to it. But if you want to actually see our face reaction, I will add a link and it'll be on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. Don't forget,
Twitter.
Please like and subscribe.
So let's go ahead and do it then. Ready?
They say beware on them. They open up with that. Like, don't just accidentally pop these in your mouth. It may taste delicious, but some taste like rotten zombie. Dare to try? And so, we do. Did you just eat one?
No, I didn't eat one.
Oh, I thought you just popped one in. I was like, goodness gracious. So I'm a little
I'm
scared of these.
afraid.
I've heard they're really bad. I've heard that.
Really bad.
Yeah. So I don't know what they taste like or anything, but they're okay.
They don't smell that great. They have like a weird kind of they smell like Skittles, but then a rotten smell.
Smell like rotten Skittles, you say? I think they smell like a bag of Skittles, maybe. All right, I've got.
You better have a rotten one in there. I'm gonna be upset.
I've got green, purple, and blue on the inside, on the top. Which one do you want to go for first?
A blue. I just pulled a blue, so let's do that.
A blue. All right, we got a blue. Are you ready?
Mm-mm.
You can do it. Ready, set, go.
That was good.
It was all right.
I'm happy. So I have a little cup, by the way.
Is that your?
Because I heard these are really, really bad, and I'd rather not try to tough it out if I don't like it. I tried something today that I didn't like, and I spit it right out.
Wow, nice.
So in case this doesn't work.
All right, we got to move the ball along. Can't be taking forever. All right, this one's that was a blackberry. That's what I was reaching. Purple.
I got
I got
a red.
Here's a
maybe
red.
This is purple.
Today we learned Raquel's a little
here we go.
colorblind.
I found a purple one.
Purple one. Okay, ready, set, go.
Brown. Mine was nice, like grape.
Black cherry. Black cherry's pretty good.
Purple's not dry. Is it black cherry? Oh yeah, it is just taste like cherry. I thought it was grape.
I forgot that one of these is kind of gross. So I'm just enjoying my Skittles. A red one. Oh, I've dropped one.
Was it red?
I don't think I have a red one.
Okay.
Hang on, I can open another pack. No, I got one red down here.
Okay, cool.
Pretty sure there's one color I don't... No, there's only 5. Okay, I've got them all. Here's red. It's the only red I have. It's gonna be the gross one.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
Sounds lovely. And go. Ooh. For a second there, I thought that was a nasty one, but it was good still. I'm safe. Wanna do an orange? Wait, Jacob. What's that? You did call it. You did call it, Jacob.
Ugh. I'm just swishing around like toe jam or something. It's pretty bad. Ugh. Well, I lose. Alright.
So, what we're going to be also doing...
Ugh.
I'll keep going until I get one, just so that...
Yeah, I'm gonna
Jacob
keep going
doesn't
until I
suffer.
taste
Oh,
all
well.
my flavors too. Ugh. Oh, it's so
But,
bad. Ugh. It's so bad. All
okay,
right.
I guess it's my turn, right?
All right, I
Now
lost
I'm
my
really
bag.
scared.
What color?
Orange? Because we haven't done an orange yet, right?
I don't
Or
have
did we
an
do
orange.
an orange? Okay, but then we're not doing an orange.
I don't even like
I have...
two oranges.
blue.
Hang on, I got access to an orange over here.
Okay, this one's all chipped. It better not be nasty.
This one's gonna be gross because of you.
Okay,
Are you ready?
ready?
Yeah, are you ready
No,
to go?
I'm not ready.
Wait, you're not ready. All right, ready to go. You get a good one? You didn't even try and keep it in. It looks like you got enough. Those are some
so
gross
nasty.
noises.
It's so nasty.
Wow. She's faking it. What's it taste like? Here, like, you can verify it. You can taste it yourself.
Yeah.
What's it
Go,
taste
keep
like?
going. Eat the whole bag.
Me? Eat
It
the whole bag?
tastes like nasty. That's what it tastes like nasty.
We gotta do a green.
Dude, I'm so afraid to do it. What?
Drink something. Swish it out.
I don't taste it in my mouth. I'm just imagining if this green one tastes like that.
Yeah, if the green one's bad too, let me know when you're ready. You can count us down. You got to. This is for the fans. This is for your Californian download count.
I'm gonna puke.
It's for all the beans.
Okay.
Are you ready? Ready, set, go.
Ah, Mama's
Green's a
good.
one. Yeah,
How
green.
many more are you gonna want me to eat of these?
I gotta finish the bag. What the?
My bag's huge. I don't know what you mean by finish.
No, I think
I
we've done
gotta
it
take some
justice.
to work. I feel sick now.
Well,
Oh,
are you
now let me
guys
go
gonna
puke.
go try some zombie Skittles? Ba-ding!
They are fun. Like
Yeah, they're kind of fun.
that was terrifying, but it was fun.
It's a little. You see, I've like. I didn't want to do anymore because I know that if I got a second one, it was going to be really bad. It's like taking the first one isn't so bad because you don't know what you're getting. But trying it again until you get a second one, you already know.
I have like
It's the
4 right here.
anticipation. It's the anticipation.
I'm trying to see if I'm trying to see if any of these are bad. I'm gonna throw 4 in my mouth. Ooh!
You're
throw 4 in your mouth.
Pretty bound to get one. She's gonna throw 4.
I'm ready. I have a cup.
You're on your own here.
You're not gonna try to throw 4 in your mouth?
Nope. This is why you're the host. It's like why they dump the ice water on the coach. It's like when you're making scrambled eggs and one of your eggs gone off. You're like, was it good? Okay, it's
They're all
tropical
good.
smoothie. You got lucky. That was brazen. Which
I'm
one's your favorite?
bold.
It's definitely green for me.
I think mine is the black cherry.
Black cherry. The black cherry is pretty good. That blood red berry though.
My favorite is not orange.
Ah, that's so gross. Ah, puke. On that
Which is
bombshell.
gross, that or the taste.
I don't want them. I don't want to think about them now. Ah,
Ugh.
all
Now I
right.
gotta go clean that out. Ooh.
Yeah, gross. All right.
I had to put a lid on it. It like smelled. Does it not smell? The one that you had?
I put it far away from me. I don't want to smell it. That's repugnant. That's as terrible as the taste. That's all I can. That's how I explain these. It's repugnant. They deserve that word.
How do they like make it taste so bad but still be safe for consumption? Or do they just like hope no one actually like eats the whole thing?
I have
They
no
taste
idea.
it and just spit it right out.
They've got to be food safe. It's probably just some like additive. It's probably like the same stuff that they put in like. No, I doubt it's the same stuff that they put in gas to make it stink. It doesn't have that same sort of eggy smell. I've heard it described as it tastes like rotting fruit and then rotting meat. And if that doesn't gross you out, I don't know what will.
That was pretty nasty.
Pretty gross. I can still taste it, literally.
My stomach's kind of turning a little bit. still.
Somebody on Reddit said that they keep tasting it like at different times now. They're like, I have post-taste-matic stress disorder.
I don't taste it anymore, but my stomach is still is kind of turning. I'm gonna give some to my little cousin. Be like, here, have some Skittles, and wait and see if any of them are nasty. And if she doesn't get a single nasty one, I'm gonna be upset.
It's so mean to give somebody candy, and then it's terrible.
It's so mean to give people candy. How dare you say such a thing about Halloween? You don't need to put razors in candies anymore. You just put the zombie Skittles in there. Okay. So, I think let's go ahead and talk about what's going on with us. I don't have too much to talk about. I had a really busy weekend. I sold some Pops. I bought a ticket for LA Comic-Con, and I'm going to use the money I made from my Pops to get autographs. I haven't seen any movies. I saw the second part of Disenchantment. It was alright. Nothing really too much to talk about that either. And I watched oh my god, the burp was like zombie flavored. Oh my god.
Noxious gas. It's like death burp, death bubble.
Yeah, it was not pleasant.
In the spirit of Halloween, some might say you're haunted. Ooh.
So, and I think also, by the way, we'll be trying to do somewhat Halloween kind of themed topics this month.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really like Halloween. So
Yeah.
it's one of my favorite holidays. We will definitely be doing some stuff for that. And that's all that's going on with me. What about you?
Maybe we should scoop out all your insides and get rid of them so you'd be Halloween as well.
Oh my god, Jacob.
Didn't. I've been doing alright. I had a pretty busy weekend. It was a little crazy and a lot of fun. I went to Repticon with a friend, and we got almost a boa constrictor. It's actually a python on a whim. It's funny because 2 years ago I went to the Repticon expecting to get a snake, and I came back with a spider. This time I went expecting to get a spider, and I came back with a snake. So I'm aware that a spider is not a reptile. Just if any one of you were like, hey, why do they have that? They just tend to pair up creepy crawlies together. Anyway, she still doesn't have a name.
How do you know it's a she?
Because they inspected her and told me that she's a she.
How do you inspect a snake to see if it's a he or a she?
Do you really want to get into this? It involves inspecting their genitalia pretty closely. It's something I would never want done to me.
Where would that be at though on the snake?
Imagine they have legs and they're a lizard. Now imagine they don't have legs. It's right there. Anyway.
Okay. So
moving swiftly along.
Moving on then, I guess. Anything else? That it for you?
I ate some zombie Skittles. No, not too much. Just working hard.
They know we ate zombie Skittles. They got nice little audio about that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just one of those things that linger on still, huh?
Yeah, no, nothing too much. Just kind of been going and going. Doing some car stuff. I did a very important visual mod. You know the little stems, the little things you twist off when you're putting air in your tires? I got some red ones. So now my car looks like a race car.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, I guess.
I can tweet you the picture.
Okay, cool. Are you ready for the topic then?
Yeah.
Awesome. So, we are going to start off kind of chill and kind of go into, and then eventually, as we get closer to Halloween, we'll get probably more topics closer to Halloween kind of theme-ish, I guess. So this week's episode will be about fall/autumn. I don't know, why do some people call it fall and some people call it autumn? Is there an actual difference?
I think it depends on the sound that you're going for. I use both and I change them up when speaking is like poetry. Sometimes you might say, oh, what are you doing for fall? And you don't want the alliteration. You say, what are you doing this autumn?
Okay.
That's my guess. That's why I do it. But I say both. The best of both worlds. The best of both worlds.
Disclaimer, we are not professionals basically in anything, so...
I am a professional, thank you very much. I have a profession.
Anyways, so, yeah, we don't often fact-check ourselves like we should, so...
Psh. You don't have to apologize. Do your own research.
Both my cousin and my dad have been like, you guys don't know your movies. I'm like, I'm so sorry. It's all Jacob's fault.
I'm tisking at you. Tisk tisk.
Yeah, so whatever we say, don't take it 100% serious. I mean,
I'm 100%
if we're wrong,
serious.
we're wrong.
No, I'm never wrong. You're wrong. The internet's wrong.
The internet's wrong. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet. Jacob's always right. Okay.
What's our topic?
So let's go into our topic. It is. I just told you. It's fall/autumn.
Oh, I thought that was the yeah. Okay.
Fail. Okay.
No, not a fail. I thought that was the category.
No. Okay, so fall, by the way, is my favorite season. Do you know why, Jacob?
Because they both start with F.
What?
Fall and favorite.
Oh, I see. No, that's not why.
You like the leaves.
No, but that's a better guess than your first one.
Getting up there?
You're getting up there. You're getting close, Jacob. You're getting close.
Fall is the only season with leaves.
Because they're not...
Fact.
Wait, no. Wait, so what is it called when it's on the trees?
A leaf. I was making a joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Went right over my head. I'm half asleep.
Fail. All right.
It also starts with an F.
I got another word that starts with it. Moving on.
Okay, so fall is my favorite because, bees and fleas and all those kind of things are either hibernating or dying or, the devil is recalling them back to hell kind of thing,
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why it's my favorite. I also really like it how it is cooler. So you have kind of like jacket in the morning and then short sleeves in the afternoon, but you can still wear a jacket and not be like dying.
Yeah.
The reason why I prefer fall over spring, because fall and spring basically kind of somewhat have similar weather, is that fall does not bother my allergies like spring did.
It's like the polar opposite, really.
Yeah. So, and my car doesn't turn green.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You have a blue car.
It stays a pretty blue.
I had a black car that turned yellow, and then now I have a white car that turns yellow.
Is fall your favorite season, or you have a different season as your favorite?
Yeah, either fall or winter. I think winter because, honestly, if I lived where it, snowed all the time and everything was white and bleak and dreary, I think that's kind of cool, but no pun intended. I think I only like the winter because it's pretty temperate here and it doesn't really snow. So the winter is just, really nice. It's 50 degrees. And you can wear a little pea coat. It's just, my favorite style is big heavy clothes and stuff. And so I love when it's cold enough that I can wear my pea coat. It's my favorite.
No, okay.
And a scarf. I'm the type of guy to wear a scarf and I don't care what you say.
As long as it's not a bright pink one, Jacob,
no.
It's okay.
It's gray with darker gray stripes.
There you go. It's a man's color.
I don't like it when it's white and gray and dreary and depressing. Where's gray with gray with gray? It's my favorite lack of color.
My brother's favorite color is black. He's always wearing black. He wears black on black on black.
I love black on black on black, but I don't really believe, and I have a hard time accepting black or gray as my favorite color because they're not really colors. They're all the colors. Shut up. It's not a real color. You gotta pick a real color that's from the rainbow, and I picked blue.
It could be from the rainbow if you only saw it in black and white.
Repeat. Shut up. That's rude.
Okay, don't you know, if you're raking up leaves, you have to at least jump in them. At least a little small pile, If you don't want to, rake them all up and then jump in them and then have to rake them back all up, you can create, at least a small, pile.
Yeah.
And jump in it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty true. Our fall last year, I was staying at a place, and there was also a 3-year-old that stayed at that place, too. She was renting out. And that's a joke. She's not renting out. Anyway, one day we were out back, we were just playing around, and I was like, let's rake the leaves. And we raked the leaves, and I totally made a big pile and had her jump in her. And it was a big pile. We were raking those leaves for an hour. And it was a bigger pile than she was. It was pretty fun. So yeah, definitely go jump in leaves.
Go jump in the leaves and have fun.
Don't you know, drive safely in autumn, because It doesn't really snow
there's a
or
story.
anything. No, it doesn't really snow or anything, but you should drive careful in autumn. I should really save that for winter, I guess, where it can ice over and you can slide a lot, but I don't know. Drive safe in autumn.
Well, in the mornings, the roads probably can be icy.
Yeah, it starts getting that sort of thing, especially in the later in the fall. You can see I swapped up because later in the autumn was just weird. So later in the fall.
Okay, so autumn technically starts in like September 21st. Do you really consider that fall, or do you consider fall once the weather actually starts to drop? Because it was pretty hot last weekend. Not this weekend that passed, but the weekend like before that was like really hot. It was like in the 90s here.
I count it as the 23rd because that's what Google tells me. And I go by facts, not how I feel.
I understand it, but you know, it just sometimes doesn't feel like autumn.
I know, because the climate's changing.
Like Halloween.
You gotta talk to the polar bears. No, I'm just kidding. Don't talk to a polar bear because they will maul you to death.
Okay.
Okay, moving right
Moving
along.
on. To the moon, Jacob, to the moon. The weather is the same all the time.
Is it? I don't think that's true. I doubt that's true.
No, there's no way that could be true. Their weather change is probably like a lot more erratic, considering the fact that sometimes it's on opposite side of like Earth is in between the moon and the sun.
Yeah, because Earth is rotating and it gets that hot and cold. The moon is rotating around the Earth and gets a lot closer. Probably,
yes,
definitely.
It gets closer to
it.
the sun and farther away too. Yeah, so it probably is a lot more dramatic. So, okay, I do actually. You know what? Hold on, let's see. I do have a picture that I wanted to talk about because I was like, oh, this is perfect for our podcast. Let me find it and I can say, okay, here we go. And I'll post this picture on this Twitter on Twitter.
On TikTok.
I will post this picture on Twitter. So what it says is reasons why fall is number 1.
Why don't I get to see it?
You want to see it?
Yes.
Oh, sucks for you.
Wow.
Okay, give me a sec. Jacob. Fine.
Wow.
Fine, Jacob. Fine. Oh, did you just... Oh, that you left. I was about to be like, dang, Jacob. That was extreme. So extreme.
I don't know if they'll hear that audio anywhere, but I hope they do.
There we go. Posted a picture.
Thank you.
So dramatic.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Give it a sec, man.
Okay. It's a meme.
Confused.
It's black on white. Okay, carry on.
Okay. No more, Jacob. I'm done with you. Done with this.
I'm done with my temper tantrum. What does this picture say, Raquel?
Okay. Reasons why fall is number 1. Chilly weather, and it's scratched out. Halloween, scratched out. Sweaters, scratched out. Pumpkins, scratched out. Bugs have returned to hell where they belong. Oh, this must be where I got that from. I remembered it, because I found this picture at least a month ago. And I was like, oh, that would be good for whenever we talk about fall. And I saved it into my phone. And I was thinking about it when I was driving home. I was trying to think of, because I only have a small list for fall of don't you knows and discussion topics. So I was trying to think of some while I was driving home. After going to 4 stores for these zombie Skittles.
4 stores and 7 years ago. It'd actually be 4 stores and 7 aisles ago.
Exactly. I almost had it too. You know, Target said it had it on the app. I got there. I found the spot where it's supposed to have it, and it was empty. I was so mad. And then I was like, I don't want to go bother a Target worker because they don't get paid enough to help with things like that. I need the zombie Skittles for a YouTube video. Anyways, so that must be where I kind of subconsciously remembered it or something. Ooh. Anyways, okay.
My snake is so pretty. I was just looking at the pictures of my snake, and she's so pretty.
Why? It's so awful. I'm glad they hibernate during fall and winter.
They do not?
Or they die.
No, they don't die.
Well, what do they do? I don't see them out.
30 years.
I just pretend they die and I'll be happy.
You're so mean. She's a sweet little baby. This better go on the Twitter.
She's evil. She's
now the podcast mascot.
Oh, okay, let me add in my notes.
You can call her
Jacob's nasty snake to Twitter.
Don't you boa instead of don't you Noah. She's not a boa.
Oh, no, she's not. Nope. I do not.
It's
I almost
not a-
wrote snack.
It's not
Not
a
snake.
snack. It's not a
Snack.
podcast. It's a
No, I almost put
Python
snack.
cast. She's not a Python. She has a Python.
I almost put snack.
Snack.
Not whatever else you just said. Because I'm writing down, make sure to put the stuff onto Twitter, like taking little notes. That way when I edit, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta add this to Twitter.
Twitcher.
Twitcher.
Or Twitter is what you said.
I had too much Skittles. I'm too hyper now. No more Skittle challenges.
Back on track.
Okay. Let's see here.
Let's. Another Don't You Know for autumn? Or maybe a discussion.
Really, the only other discussion I have, which I think we kind of talked about, was what is your favorite thing about fall? Which I already talked about. All my favorite reasons why.
Yeah, so did I.
I figured that's why I was like, well, that's the only other discussion I have, I guess.
What is your favorite holiday? Haha, I see what I did there? I know you're going to say Halloween. Yeah, we already talked about that.
Halloween.
I don't have a question. Let's talk about Thanksgiving. Although we're probably going to talk about Thanksgiving in a couple weeks, most likely.
Nah, probably more closer to like a month.
Okay, some weeks then.
I don't have much about saying Thanksgiving. I don't like Thanksgiving. I like
love
Halloween. Let's keep talking about Halloween.
Thanksgiving, my family does a really big thing. And, like, everybody comes. We have, like, 60 people there. It's our huge family holiday, and we love it. It's really good. So I'm looking forward to that. And that's one of the reasons I like fall.
I like Columbus Day, too.
Oh, yeah, my favorite.
Not really.
I had to think really hard about who Columbus was. And then I remembered, thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
He discovered Leif Erikson's country.
Here in California, it's called Indigenous People Day, which,
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Interesting.
I still call it Columbus Day. And I'm Native American, and I still call it Columbus Day. Because it's Columbus Day. Like, you can't erase history. I'm sorry. You might not, I mean, like, as a Native American, I mean, like, I don't really approve
That's what Christopher
of it.
Columbus tried to do. I'm just teasing.
I don't know. I think it's just weird. It's like, oh, we don't want to offend anyone. Let's just change the name of this holiday. Oh, sorry. I just... Anyways, we're not going to give you back your land. We're just going to change the name of this holiday. How about that? Does that make it better?
That'll make it even. Brutal.
Okay, let's see. What's really nice about fall is you don't have to worry about cutting your grass anymore.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say cutting your hair. I was like, but that too, really, because you like longer hair because it keeps you warm. So stop cutting your hair in the fall. No, pro tip, don't you know if you want to grow your hair out, that doesn't mean stop cutting it. You need to talk to your barber and say, look, I'm growing out my hair. Please just clean me up. And you should still get haircuts. That's how
it grows.
Treat you up, yeah.
If you...
Oh, I don't care. I do care. I'm not talking about just letting it grow. I'm saying so you look good.
Oh, yeah.
Don't look unkempt. You have to be stylized. Have stylized short hair, and then have stylized medium hair, and then have stylized long hair.
I don't know if I agree with that.
I made that mistake in middle school. I was like, I'm going to have long hair, and I just didn't get a haircut, and I just had like a hair helmet pretty much.
But did you attempt to actually like style it?
Yeah, I would use gel and
like
stuff.
Comb in or stuff?
It was just needed to be cut.
Because see, here with my brothers, their hair always looks really weird after they get a haircut.
It does. It takes like a little bit to blend in with each other too. But you do have to cut your grass less. You're right. And your hair.
And you have no shave November, I guess. Ugh, I hate that month. In case I haven't said it before on the podcast, I don't like facial hair. Jacob, I'm looking at you.
I trim my cheeks. I'm going to get a big curly mustache. And I'm going to do the tips
Jacob,
like a hipster.
Don't do that.
I might even keep my soul patch too. I'll be a full swashbuckler. I keep wanting to do it, and I keep chickening out. I need to just do it. Because I clearly want to do it. I'm going to do it at the end of this podcast.
I have to say, I'm at least happy that you're not trying to rock the whole only mustache thing.
That's
like
what I'm exactly talking about.
No, he said you might keep at least a soul patch.
Alright, I'll try that.
Don't just do only a mustache, because that's just... I'm sorry. Like, that's just... I hate facial hair, but I definitely do not like just only a mustache. It just screams like...
What? What does it scream?
God.
Come on, alienate some viewers. Everyone with a mustache, you look stupid and you look like a middle-aged dad. And nobody wants to kiss you either.
Unattractive.
No, it's funny. I'm not big into mustaches, but I met somebody and I met her with a mustache, and now I'm like reluctant to shave it off because it's kind of funny. I wouldn't want to not have one. Don't you know that when you pull out your jackets and stuff?
I thought you were about to say pull out your facial hair.
When you pluck your mustache, your woman's stash. No, don't you know when you pull out that jacket on that crisp day? You know the word crisp starts at the back of your throat and goes to the front of your lips. It's like really satisfying if you like say it slowly. Crisp.
Crisp. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel anything satisfying about that.
Say it's in the back of your throat. And then crisp, and then crisp. It just goes from the back to the front as you speak it. It's good. Anyway, on that first
it sounds like we just got static.
The nippery day. When you pull your jacket out, you reach in the pocket and you find $20 or something cool that you've had in awesome. There. And then you put the jacket away and then you forgot about. And you're like, oh, I found $20. That's like the best feeling. I found a pocket knife in there like 2 days after I lost my other pocket knife. And I was like, huh. And then I put on my jacket and, oh, I have a pocket knife. What do you know? Yeah,
that's like the greatest feeling ever. And it doesn't even have to be $20. It could just be like any type of little cash or whatever. Yeah. I remember when I was in, I think it was middle school, I had this one jacket and it had like pockets everywhere. It had inside pockets. It had pockets on the sleeve.
It's like a drug dealer's pocket or a drug dealer's jacket. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school.
And so we were doing a, I think it was, they would, every once in a while, they'd bring the drug dogs in and, like, check the lockers and all that stuff. And I don't know if something was reported or something like that, but they were also checking our pockets and stuff like that. And so I also I was checking, invasive. That's why I think they might have found something. I don't remember them doing that often. I think it's just that one time, so that's why I think maybe they
So you were wearing your drug dealer jacket your first time back from fall, and they inspected all your jackets, and you got busted?
No,
you're way too straight edge.
Hey, Jacob Floyd.
That's not a bad thing.
Anyways, so I was like kind of emptying my pockets, and I was like, oh yeah, I have this pocket on my sleeve. And you're like emptying it out, and I found $5. And I was like, I have no clue where this $5 came from, but awesome. And I got
Best
cookies from the cafeteria.
Ever. Nice. For $5.
You know what cookies I'm talking about? Was the cookies $5 or were they $1?
I would hope they're $1.
You never remember what cookies I'm talking about?
It better have been like the size of your head. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about like the little pack of like famous Amos cookies for the vending machine?
No, like they're like almost like the homemade cookies. They're like the size of my palm.
That's $5.
And they're like doughy in the middle.
Here, son and daughter, I'm going to teach you the importance of money. Immediately trades it for a $5 cookie.
It's 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they were $5. Maybe they were $1. No, because
$5 is like a meal.
It used to be a big deal when you bought them. You didn't buy them very often because it would cost too much. So I want to say it was $5, but maybe it was only $1. I don't remember. I'm sorry, guys. If you remember, send us a comment, man, because I really don't remember how much they were. But it doesn't even seem like Jacob knows.
That was like 20 years ago, too. That $5 probably could have bought you 2 meals.
Well, it was in middle school and it was in high school.
20 years is way too much.
Well, because I figured you were talking about middle school.
I was calling you old.
I figured
I was almost like, you're almost 30, but actually you're almost 30. Not really.
Because middle school was what? When you were like 10 years old, right?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate,
it was like 11. Yeah, so 20 years ago was pretty close to when I was in middle school.
Oh, man.
Dang, that's very sad.
I made myself sad.
Because think about it. If you're on, like, 8th grade, that's 13.
Yeah.
Well, no. The youngest would be, like, 10 or 11. So that would be 30 years old.
If you're 13 and you're listening to this podcast, just know that you're the worst. Sorry.
Dang. Dang.
One day you'll be 26 and... Oh, I'm twice your age now. Every 2 of you I've lived your whole lives.
Dang, you insulted the middle schoolers last episode?
Get out of here.
Dang, you're insulting them this week? You really hate those middle schoolers.
They deserve it. They're gonna be like, hey, you can't say that about us. Voice cracking. Man, I remember when my brother's voice started cracking. There was the one, because he's kind of like broad-chested, broad-shouldered, you know, and so his voice was cracking like hard too. He was going from his little kid voice into like his deeper voice, and he'd crack, and it was so funny. And then when the other one started cracking a little bit, it was just so funny. You like it's always gonna be funny when your friend's voice cracks, or your friends, or your family, or brother, or whatever.
My baby brother's voice never cracked. I don't know what it was about. He just went straight into like a deep voice, and that was it. I don't know how he did that. Maybe he just didn't talk during that period when his voice was cracking. Or, I don't know.
Forces his voice very low.
Well, it just was deep. And mom, he answered the phone, and mom was like, oh, no. Because he'd be like, well, hello, mom. She's like, no, you clear your throat out. Because he was like the first one in his class for his voice to get deep. And it, like I said, I don't remember it ever cracking. So when we first moved here and he was on a baseball team, these people had been playing with each other for a while. And so he was the new kid and he had to go use the restroom. And the coach was looking for him. And they're like, where's Frankie? And the team was like, who's Frankie again? And they're like, oh, it's the kid with the deep voice. And they're like, oh.
That's funny. The kid with the deep voice.
You know, another thing that's great about fall, you know what else kind of disappears, just like bees and snakes and all that?
What?
Kids! They go back to school!
Oh, yeah, best feeling ever.
Well, no, that's not really fall, is it? Well, it's considered fall semester, so, yeah?
August, yeah, it's end of summer.
Yeah, well, see, fall is in September, though, so it's really hard. You guys are getting gypped, guys. You guys going to school, you guys are getting gypped. You're told to go fall semester, but you're going in the summer still.
Just drop out. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Just live in your parents' basement. Make them do it. They brought you into this world. They can sustain you. That's a joke.
Don't follow Jacob's rules.
Stay in school. No, follow that advice. Don't follow the previous advice.
Let's see, what else? I love to do the haunted mazes and stuff like that. There's always so many of them in the fall. It's great.
I don't know why I expected you to say, I love to do the hokey pokey. And I was like, okay. No, haunted mansions.
Hokey pokey. Mazes.
Haunted mazes. Oh, yeah. They're pretty cool. I've done a couple. Some spooky ones, too.
I've done a couple, VR mazes. And those are even better.
Yeah, for sure. I bet VR haunted spooky.
I burped again. It was that zombie stuff again.
Gross. You should have spat it out. Right on the floor.
I didn't eat it, so I don't know why I'm burping it.
Gross.
And it's almost like it's making me burp. It's so gross.
I wonder
Sorry,
if you
guys.
could just
don't eat the zombie Skittles. Don't eat the zombie Skittles.
Tastes like
make your friends
brains.
Eat it. Do not taste like brains.
I was trying so hard to find out what was in it. What does it really taste like? I can't place it. I cannot place it. Rotten Skittle zombies are new, utterly repulsive flavor.
And see, I was worried that we would eat it and we wouldn't even be able to tell that we ate the rotten zombie. And no, don't worry, guys. You will tell. And you will continue to tell.
It says Dare the Rainbow. And I also like this website. It's got a video that says autoplay in 3, 2, 1, and I went to click cancel, but then it pops up this massive thing that says, we use cookies. We have updated our privacy policy, and it covered it, and then the video started to autoplay. I don't want your video. I know how to read.
Yeah, so watch us come down with food poisoning or something like that, because that's how they get the rotten flavor.
Yeah, in 10 years, everyone, people just start dropping. Oh my gosh, what if we all turn into zombies? And it's literally the end of the world.
Oh no.
That would be a spooky Halloween.
Well, I didn't actually eat it. I spit that sucker out.
No, it's in your system.
The people who
you only need to get bit a little bit.
I didn't get bit, I bit it.
You're already turned. That would be crazy. What would it be instead of taste the rainbow? Just end apocalypse the rainbow. I'll work on it.
I don't even remember what color mine was that tasted nasty. I think it's the
Yeah,
green.
you
I
were
think
just
it was the green
popping
one.
them in. You're going blah blah blah. You're like,
Well, because I didn't think it would be very interesting for me just to eat them very slowly. Another 30-minute video of me just eating Skittles.
Nice.
I'm gonna give some to my family. I want to watch them. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
Don't tell your brothers.
Don't tell my brothers. Here, have some Skittles.
Tell everyone else.
It's so good. Okay. Anything else for fall? Let's see. We've talked about school, because school starts up in fall. We talked about Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Columbus Day.
Can I go on a tangent?
What's up?
So I'm still on this website because it was just on. I just haven't closed it. Recommended from the side thing. Woman angry over painful shoes on night out and embarrassing realization next day. Why is that recommended? I don't care about that. Man urged to run after sharing creepy request date made after first meeting. These are like so edgy. Lazy, quote, quote, and wasteful, quote, quote. Mom gets absolutely slated for her bizarre toothbrushes.
Those sound like really weird articles that aren't interesting at all.
No, they're clickbait, and they're probably boring. It's probably like, oh, she's an extreme couponer, and she bought 700 toothbrushes, and she doesn't even leave the house, and... Or she'd be like, who are you? Like, get a real job. Sorry. Okay, I think I'm done with that tangent. Clickbait sucks. Anyway.
Let's see, what else for fall? Pumpkin spice season.
Pumpkins? Yeah, pumpkins everywhere.
Don't you know that you should at least have one something with pumpkin spice? Like, whether it be like a pumpkin spice latte, a pumpkin spice pie. I don't know. There's like so many.
Pie. It's not a pumpkin spice pie. It's just a pumpkin pie.
I don't know.
I was thinking it in my head too.
I
was thinking the same thing in my head. I was having that internal monologue with myself. Monologue.
I've been getting a lot of emails about pumpkins. Oh, you know what? I think one of them is
emails?
I got one
How
from.
come I never hear about these emails? How many emails do we get? What do they say about me?
No, not from the YouTube or podcast. It's from I'm talking about like Yogurtland. I think Yogurtland has a pumpkin spice ice cream. So from like different restaurants and stuff like that.
I know the yogurt guys. We go way back. What do they say about me? No, sorry.
Yogurtland.
I'm just joking.
But anyways, Jacob. So have something pumpkin spice at least, you know? There's so many different options out there. You could have at least one.
Yeah.
Unless you're allergic to pumpkin or spice.
Yeah, we've alienated
everything
them.
Nice.
Then if you're allergic to pumpkin, then maybe you should go eat a bunch, because who are you? No, I'm just kidding. Can you be allergic to pumpkins? I'm Googling that. Can you
be allergic to spice, I think.
Allergic to spice. Common spice allergies. No, I'm talking about pumpkin. Let's see. Although pumpkin is not a food usually associated with allergic reactions, the Annals of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology, Scientific Journal of the ACAA. Why am I Googling this? They did report a case of an 8-year-old boy with known asthma and food allergies who became sick after carving a pumpkin. So it's
that's
very rare.
Yes?
And if you're allergic,
yes,
and if
but
you
not often.
have had an 8-year-old that got sick after eating a pumpkin, carving a pumpkin, I'm very sorry.
I did want to talk about pumpkin carving, but I think that would be better for our Halloween episode.
Yeah, for sure. I love jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh my god, Jake.
You know what I just realized?
You're going crazy on your puns today. You dad jokes.
You know what I just realized? Everyone now can see how handsome I am on that YouTube video of us eating the Skittles.
Oh no.
Now they know. Now they know that now they can look at the mustache that you were making fun of. Let us know in the comments.
You know what I just realized?
Mustache or dumb stash, huh?
I just realized the quality on our videos are going to be too different. Because your camera actually looks really, really clear. Mine doesn't.
Thanks. It's a Logitech 1080. I almost said 1820. 1080.
I'm going to blur yours out. I'm going to blur yours a little bit. They're going to be like, we can't tell if he's good looking or not. He's too blurry. I'm going to put like a little pumpkin head over your head the whole time.
Yeah, there you go. A little jack-o'-lantern. What about this? This is called Zombie.
Oh, they can't see that.
And I can do cartoon, which just makes my face look really red. I can do black and white, which apparently I whisper in black and white because it's a silent film. And then I could do sickness, which is how you would feel after eating the zombie Skittles.
Yeah, no, I still feel kind of a little nauseous. Okay, Let's wrap up with some either like a discussion or a don't you know. I'm kind of out.
Let me do a big think.
Do it. Get into the thinker pose. Both me
I
and
wanted to
Jake
bring
are
up
just kind
Black
of standing there.
Friday.
What's that thing?
I wanted to say Black Friday, but we'll wait on that. And I also have no experience with Black Friday whatsoever. What about fall festivals? Do you go to fall festivals?
Oh yeah! How could we forget about fall festivals?
Those are so much fun. I haven't been in so long. That's how I forgot.
I haven't either. I don't. The last time I went was probably when I was in school, or when, like, I think, or maybe when my cousin Gabby had a fall festival thing. Because usually when you go to fall festival, it's usually through your school or something like that. I know, like, the community sometimes does them, but
yeah, churches will do them a lot. Have you ever volunteered at one?
Churches don't do them. I've volunteered. Yes, I volunteered for my church's one time.
It's pretty fun. It's always cool on both ends of it. I feel like when you're volunteering there, you feel so much more of a part because you still have time to come and like visit it on your own too. But if you volunteer, you're gonna know about everything. You're gonna know the people. You're gonna have more fun that way on your volunteer day because people are having fun. They're gonna be happy to have you hand them a hot dog or whatever, and then you can come back later and get a hot dog yourself, and you'd be like, "Oh, hey, how's it going? Did you guys get the? Did you run out of buns again today?" It's just dumb stuff, you know. It's fun.
I'm gonna go to one in a couple weekends. It's kind of like a fall festival / pop event kind of thing together, like Funko Pop thing together. So you're gonna have kind of like trick-or-treating, candy kind of stuff going on, but then they're also gonna be doing like Funko giveaways and selling of Funko Pops and stuff like that. So it's gonna be like kind of like a combination of the two, which is gonna be awesome.
Nice.
But yeah, I think the last fall festival I went to was probably a couple of years ago. A lot of times fall festivals tend to, especially with the churches, they fall around Halloween or whatever. And either on Halloween or like that weekend around it. And a lot of times I'm out of town. So I don't go to very many of them. But not this year. I'll be here.
Nice.
My conference was last month, so I don't have to go. Normally my conference is at the end of the month. So it's awesome.
Well, I'm fall out of ideas. I suppose we autumn wrap it up. Damn it, I stuttered. We autumn wrap it up.
I was thinking about that too. Like, the puns. I was trying to think. I was like, did you have a nice trip? See you again next fall. That's what I was thinking of. I was like, how do I twist that around?
Yeah.
I couldn't think of a way to put it in.
You make fun of my jokes, but you write the descriptions, and they're corny up to the 11.
They don't know that. They just hear your jokes and think, he must be the one that writes the descriptions.
No, because they're like, his are way better.
Oh, no. There's no way. Please. Yours has too much of a dad joke feel to them. Mine just has like a dorky feel to them.
I'm just leaving you behind with this humor.
You goof.
You literally had a loss of words.
I didn't know how to respond to that. I was like...
I just heard I could see her like, just like shaking her head, and then I heard...
but... Because I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know if, like... sometimes some jokes are just too bad for words.
I'm thinking of another. Well...
Let's see.
Maybe we shouldn't go down this road.
Yeah, we'll spend like 15 minutes just coming up with fall puns, and then they'll stop listening. Never listen again.
They've already stopped listening.
When they say it's going to be a short episode, but yeah, it's like an hour and a half long, don't listen to it, because the last 45 minutes will just be them telling puns.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, guys. Thanks for listening to us, even though,
yeah.
It wasn't, we were really off topic. There wasn't too much going on.
It's hard to talk about fall, you know?
Yeah, especially since we're going to do, like, Halloween episodes, so it's not like we can talk too much about Halloween. We're probably going to do other kind of Halloween-themed topics, so it's like, we want to try to, like, focus mainly on fall. Fall is also it's like 3 or 4 months, man, so you have so many stuff that happens there, you just have to try to get on all of them. And I'm just really, really high on sugar, so I didn't even eat that many Skittles!
Yeah, we ate a bunch of Skittles. Those are... Sorry to Skittles, but I think they're very sweet.
I want to eat more, but I'm afraid to get the zombie one.
I know, the zombie ones were pretty bad. And The good ones were honestly really good. I really liked the green ones. Those were exceptional.
Did. I really liked them too, but I don't want to eat the zombie one, man. I'm just like...
You know what we didn't do this episode is talk about articles.
I remember I said I didn't have any articles.
Oh. Well, I got one. It's called Woman Angry Over Painful Shoes on Night Out and Embarrassing Realization Next Day. And no, I'm not going to read that.
No, let's not. I was about to say, no, Jacob, we're not doing that. I think our audience will be okay with us not having the article.
I think the rest of the world would be okay with nobody having that article.
Okay, guys. Well, please follow us and share. And you can always send us a tweet at don'tyouknowpod or send us an email at don'tyouknowpod@gmail.com. We would love to hear your feedback, maybe hear some Don't You Knows or discussions about fall for you guys.
What do you think the zombie Skittle tastes like? Were you able to do it or did you have to spit it out? It's pretty bad. Go to get some. Let us know.
Yeah, send us your video on Twitter, of you eating Skittles. That sounded kind of weird. We want to watch you eat Skittles.
My educated estimate for the ratio of zombie to fruit is approximately 1-9, so most of them are safe. That said, there is genuine relief when you get a fruity one. I'm reading theimpulsivebuy.com review Zombie Skittles by Mark.
I want to eat more Skittles. I just don't want to eat that zombie one again because it was so nasty. Oh. I wish there was a way like you could sniff them out.
He says, I know you came here for the zombie flavor. It's truly repulsive. It starts out tasting like rotting fruit, and then it transitions to a somewhat meaty flavor, which is horrifying when you think about it. This flavor stops me in my tracks, and I almost want to laugh because it's so bad. Spoiler alert, I guess.
I'm pretty sure this episode should be not fall, autumn. It should just be zombie Skittles.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, until next time. See ya.
See ya.